Hello, friends and family. Thank you all so much for coming. Today is a day that we mourn the loss of Eleanor Micaletti. She was a mother, a wife, a friend, but more importantly to me, she was my grandmother. Nani, as we called her, had been like another mother to me. Living with her for the better part of my life, I grew a strong connection to her. Growing up in a big Italian family with 6 aunts and one uncle, I truly understood what having your family around every day was like. Each day, my aunts and uncles would call or come over to see how their mother was doing. That's when I finally understood what was going on. Growing up and being around my grandma, I could finally see that she was the rocks or the backbone to my family. I knew that my grandma was the backbone of my family because of the way everybody would kill to be around her. My cousins would come over every day, or my aunts and uncles would. They would bring her stuff, or they would just come over with their newly born children to see her and show her the family that she's created. Towards the end of her life, I would see my aunts and uncles come over more and more just to be with her, to spend those little moments with her before she left. They would bring her lunch, treats, or just come over to talk about their week with her. I was at home during this time because of the COVID restrictions for my school, so I got to see and hear the conversations and the enjoyments my family would get just from being with her. This meant a lot to me because it made me a lot closer to her as well. I was always there for her whenever she needed something. I was there to get help. I thought since she lived a full life, I should do my part and help her out, and just so I could make sure she was okay. Um, my dad helped out a lot too. He was there for probably around 15 years of his life, helping her out, being by her side for everything she needed. He was never a thought question in his mind, should I be helping her or not? He was always there within a blink. Um, Growing up and living with my grandma, I understood one thing, and that there was always a backbone to my family, and she was it. And she was just a great person, extremely religious, and was always there to offer a helping hand or words of her wisdom in her long life. Um, I saw every day what my aunts and uncles would do just to be with her, and truly made me smile and put a happy thought in my brain that, this time with her is very special, and you have to make sure you get everything that you want to be with her. And that made me really enjoy spending time with her. What they would do to make her happy, and that made me want to do my part as well. Like I just said, if there's one thing I leave with you today, is that to make every moment, cherish it, because you don't know when the time is gonna end. I was at work with one of my better friends from high school, and we all had been preparing for her death, and that day or that week was especially hard because the week before she broke her hip, and so she just came back from the hospital a couple days prior, and it just made that last week with her very special to me. And seeing everybody there, seeing my whole family, it was important just to have everybody around to make everything better, make sure everybody was okay. Having the connection with her that I did was just extremely special. I knew that she wanted to go to be with her husband and her family, and that was extremely special to me. But seeing that text from my dad saying that she passed was kind of a relief for me, because I knew that she was finally happy and she wasn't suffering. So if there's one thing to take away from this, is that you have to cherish every moment. But to me, she was worth every moment, and she truly was the backbone to my family, and that there's always going to be a backbone to families, and she was mine. Thank you.